Well, you're here now. That's all. What happened here? Oh, ain't the one we're looking for. We're looking for the calendar.
I want to talk to a lawyer like about stuff like that. Like I want to tell her, or like, what do I do if it ever happens again to me like that? Like, or what can I do? You know?
Yeah. And when we're done, I'll probably just let you know who you probably can reach out to. I don't know. Yeah. What's that? Hold on. All right. Yeah, I probably have some information. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome back. Again, we are having our men in training MIT session, and today we're going to be talking about having a sober mentor during recovery. Having someone in your corner, someone having your back, someone you confide in, someone who can guide you. My name is Craig. I have my main man here. Tell them who you are.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Giovanni.
Giovanni. You know what I mean? Got Giovanni in the building, and he's going to be in here helping me, and we're going to be sharing some information. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Boom. As you see it at the bottom of the screen is scrolling. Having a sober mentor during recovery. This is our mentorship support group, and we always like to bring some good information and talk about it. So this article is brought to us by TherapyBrands.com. TherapyBrands.com. And so it says, in long-term substance use recovery, a sober mentor helps individuals set achievable goals and connect to a community. Mentors also provide a good source of support and motivation during cravings, helping to avoid relapse. Mentors often serve as one of the most valuable resources for recovery in individuals experiencing substance use disorder. Recovery mentors can help navigate health, employment, and even the criminal justice system. Hence, selecting a great mentor, not just a good mentor, the article says a great mentor. All right, selecting a great mentor may require significant scrutiny by mental health care providers. Here are some of the major roles of a recovery mentor plays in their relationship with an individual throughout their substance use recovery journey. Right. So the first part, that was the introduction. First part, we're going to talk about benefits of mentorships for people in substance use recovery. What are the benefits? The concepts of recovery mentors is relatively new in substance use recovery. However, there are many benefits to working with a mentor during your recovery journey. There are many benefits. We're going to talk about some of the benefits, all right? Here are some of the significant advantages of having a mentor, all right? Giovanni, you want to read a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
Accountability. Mentorship programs provide accountability for individuals going through substance use recovery. People going through recovery can check in with a mentor at specific times of the week and show accountability for their actions. Research also shows that accountability can be helpful in addiction recovery. Participants who had sponsors and engaged in 12-step programs were more successful at staying abstinent than those who started a sobriety journey without outside support. Complete honesty and transparency about addiction experiences help in commitment to sobriety. If it usually helps the person acknowledge responsibility to make better decisions regarding substance abuse. Honesty through accountability also helps the individual understand patterns of thinking and behaving that could cause relapse. With an understanding of these patterns, there can be a significant change.
Accountability. Good stuff. Thank you for that. Because A lot of times, this article makes mention of a sponsor, someone that you feel comfortable with, you feel that will have your back, and that you can share what are you going through, what are some of the things that you may encounter in life, and they can steer you in the right direction. So accountability is a great tool, and so that's one of the benefits of a mentor for people in substance use recovery. The next one is guidance. The journey to complete recovery may seem significantly complex. Hence, mentors provide continuous guidance for individuals going through recovery. With guidance from a mentor, the patient can get better insight and self-awareness to recovery, meaning that they are actually went down the same path that you may be going through as well. All right. Proper guidance also gives a new perspective and helps people identify any habits or behaviors that may need correction. Mentor provided guidance will help individuals revisit their coping strategies. Very important. Coping strategies. What tools that you utilize to get you through any cravings, triggers, urges, anything that would take you off your path of recovery. All right. Coping strategy. When the individual feels the urge to consume any substance, they can call the mentor to get the guidance they need. Mentors can also help provide the best advice for individuals when creating and repairing their relationships. They offer support in creating healthy relationships as an imperative part of recovery. All right? As an imperative part of recovery. That is an important part, a major part of their recovery, right? So the next one we're talking about benefits of a mentorship for people in substance abuse. Hey, what's going on, Jess?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
All right.
How you doing, buddy?
Grab one of those papers. So we're on the second page, Jess. Jason, excuse me, I'm sorry, I keep chopping your name up. We're on the part where it talks about relationships of trust.
Okay.
If you feel like reading, you can.
Sure.
You feel like okay?
Sure.
Let's get into it.
Relationship of trust. Often those who go through the addiction recovery process feel alone. Most individuals typically have damaged relationships and have little to no one they feel they can trust. A mentor always supports individuals, helping them repair and rebuild trust in themselves and others. Hence, a recovery mentor becomes an individual you can rely on. Recovery mentors teach individuals experiencing substance abuse disorder how to regain the trust of loved ones. One of the methods commonly suggested is leaving the lines of communication open. Mentors may advise keeping contact with loved ones by setting up a time to talk to each other. In most cases, rebuilding the relationship is much easier when they observe a change in previous addiction patterns.
Wow, trust is a major one. I know for me, it took a while because I used to mess up, say I ain't gonna do it no more, mess up, I ain't gonna do it no more. Then once I started being sincere about it, I really started saying, the thought came across my mind was like, wow.
But didn't it get you mad that, like, in your recovery, nobody trusts you? And then, like, when you were getting clean, like you said, relapse is a part of recovery. You mess up.
Yeah.
And then people, I knew it. And it's like they just never trust you. And then you get blamed for shit that you didn't even do. You know what I mean? Like, my God.
Yeah.
That, like, it's like, how long and how much do I gotta give you for you to trust me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to gain that back, though.
And you know what? I think once, for me, I'm gonna just keep it focused on me. Once I began to demonstrate it in my walk, in my lifestyle, in my behavior, then that trust issue began to ease up a little bit, or distrust or mistrust. And so I think a lot of times of course, there's gonna be skepticism. People gonna always look at you with apprehension. They're gonna
Right.
say, you know, I want to know if he's, being truthful. He said that last 3-4 times,
Yeah.
but you have to, for me, I said, well, I at least have to, they may not trust me. They may have it in the back of their mind, I heard that same song before. But I said to myself, let me continue to work through the process. Then, things started to get better in the relationship. Now, this is dealing with family,
Right.
more so than friends, but with family. And then when I got into a relationship, I had to go back over the same process.
Yeah.
Do they think I am this old person?
It's crazy because we get mad for them, certain people not trusting us, but there's people out there right now that I don't trust them as far as I can freaking throw them. Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? And it's like,
Absolutely.
you just,
So we're dealing with behaviors,
right.
So we basically talking about behavior, internal behavior, external behaviors, how one think, it's one line all the time.
Right.
It's one stealing, so it varies on behaviors, it can be, are we keeping our promises?
Yeah.
That's something real major, especially with females.
Oh, yeah.
And children. I was reading an article the other day talking about abandonment of children, one adult parent that's on drugs, whereas the older sibling, felt abandoned, where they had the role reversal.
Yeah.
I know
that. I know that being a fisherman and just work hard, play hard. My son's 34 years old now. I got a 10-year-old grandson, but I wasn't there for my son. I was all fucked up when I was out on the ocean. He knows I love him, and like I made good money. So regardless of what I did, the bills were paid, and he had nice clothes and he had nice things, but he didn't have me. He didn't have my heart. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't a dad. I was more like a buddy that was around once in a while. You know what I mean? That's all it was.
And they a lot of time, unbeknown to us at that time, that really takes a toll on a child.
And time don't fucking stop for nothing, boy. Like 35 years old, I got a son that's 35. When the hell did that happen? You know what I mean? Like, good God.
Took off.
All
right. All right. So that's one of the aspects of the benefits of a mentor. You can reestablish relationships with trust. Well, you can discuss it. You can learn how to develop trust with relationships, whether it be family, friends, those who we have hurt or harmed. And so we talked about the first one was accountability. We talked about that one. That was the first one of the benefits. Second one was guidance, right? We talked about guidance, someone who can steer you in the right direction, like a sponsor, or someone that you can trust who can tell you the truth, regardless of how it may hurt.
right.
Tell you the God honest truth.
That's what we need.
Yeah, we need someone who's not be afraid to let us know when we're not doing right.
Right.
It may
That's
hurt.
why to me it's important in this whole recovery thing that any counselors or anybody who's going to be talking all this addiction shit, they better have some knowledge of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You better not have gotten it out of a book, because other than that, you don't know. You don't know. I don't care what nobody says. The book ain't teaching you nothing.
Well, a lot of people prefer someone with lived experience,
right?
But you also can learn from people who don't have lived experience, meaning that they have better coping skills. They didn't have to, when they would encounter certain behaviors, they knew how to challenge that and to go by doing something positive.
I never thought of it like that.
Right?
Yeah.
And so the reason I bring it up because we have doing these groups like this, and we had a young lady. She used to work here. Her name is Karen, and she never used a day in her life. but she had so much coping skills that she was, Mike, one of the other recovery coaches, he brought the subject up. I would love to have that knowledge that you have of why you didn't pick up,
Right.
when things got tough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she just had that, inner strength and insight, say,
Upbringing. I mean, a lot goes into play.
A lot.
That didn't use. You know what I mean?
So she was very
Fortunate.
yeah.
Definitely.
So the next one we want to talk about, and that is, do you want to read that, Giovanni, please?
Continuous support. Recovery mentors can help individuals by providing support and also helping them get the best out of social support. Continuous support gives a sense of belongingness and inclusion, hope and optimism, and safety and security. Support from mentors and social support will help you provide valuable information to help in recovery. It will also help offer desirable resources and concrete assistance on the road to recovery.
Continuous support. We all need some type of support. And like I shared my story. I came home from being confined after I went through the treatment process, but I got the treatment process while I was in confinement. And so I was one of the fortunate ones to come home with a support network. I know
Not
so
everybody
many,
has that.
everybody don't have that. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have that. And so one of the things I try to look at as recovery coaches, we may not be y'all or everybody biological family, but we are like a extended family. Because some people may not have, they may be homeless, but they need financial help to get into an Oxford house.
Man, nowadays we're all literally a $400 or $500 bill away from being freaking
It's
homeless,
tough, man.
It's freaking
It's tough.
tough out there right now.
It's
boy.
tough. You know what I mean? And so people may need assistance how to navigate to get employment. It may just need a simple thing as transportation. Some people come here, they go to treatment, they may not have hygiene kit. We offer, if we got toothpaste, things like that. Small things like that means a lot.
Damn right.
So continuing support. I make mention of that because we're talking about continuing support, the benefits of a mentorship and recovery. And so the next topic we want discussion, how mental health providers can, I'm gonna put can twice, can like a ShopRite sale. All right, can encourage seeking out mentorship. All right, a mental health provider. Mentors significantly help the road to substance use recovery. How can mental health providers encourage others to seek out mentorship? Here are some of the most effective methods to consider. Enlightenment on the benefit of mentorship. An effective method of encouraging individuals to seek out mentorship is by enlightening them on its benefits. Mental health providers should provide a detailed breakdown of how mentorship can help in accountability, guidance, and support. Ensuring mentorship is an imperative step for recovery. Finding a qualified recovery mentor takes a lot of work. All right? It takes a lot of work because a lot of times people want someone who's going to be attentive, someone who's going to give a person their undivided attention. Let them feel and know that they care about them and that I am no different from the next person. Regardless of where we come from, we are basically experience some similarities in our lives.
That's right.
Not identical, but we all have some similarities. All right. And so they say finding a qualified mentor, recovery mentor takes a lot of work. Recovery clinics should seek out the best prospective mentors based on their qualifications, including experience in the mental health field. Facilitating mentorship matches or assigning mentors can help ensure that qualified mentorship is achieved. All right. You feel like reading that,
Sure.
Jay?
What makes up a good mentor? A significant level of scrutiny goes into selecting a good mentor. Apart from the necessary qualifications, here's what makes a good mentor. Good communication skills. Mentors should be able to pass their message clearly without confusion. It's also important that mentors are empathetic in their speeches. Experience working in the substance use recovery field. Significant experience in the substance use recovery field will help prospective mentors know how to approach addiction recovery situations. Relevant educational background. Depending on the recovery clinic's requirement, the prospective mentor should possess the necessary diploma or any relevant degree.
All right. And so it's always to be informed or find someone that's informed. In this field right here, only level of education that is required is high school diploma. You know, it may look all fancy, but this field has opened up, made a way for people like myself, who don't have a whole lot of degrees,
Right.
but it makes it more easier for people to attain a position.
That's awesome.
That's great,
That's
man.
fucking, yeah, man. That's awesome.
Man.
You ain't gotta go to college and all that and freaking,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
read and write, comprehend.
that's
You
awesome.
know, you got people skills, communication
And the thing
skills.
is, this world's flooded with addicts, so you have a job. You know what I mean? That's the thing to look at nowadays. When you want a career, you want to have something that's going to be plentiful. The medical field,
Mm-hmm.
cars, the car industry, we're going to all have to get around.
Yeah.
The medical field, we're all going to be getting sick and dying and this and that. And then this disease, like we need,
There you
people
go.
need to learn
Yeah.
that.
Mental health, substance abuse. I mean, because it's sad, man, when you look around about the fentanyl,
And that fucking,
crank,
no,
ketamine,
Xylus, it's a flesh-eating machine.
flesh-eating
Zombie
disease.
drug or something like that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so those aspects, man, this is something that need to be addressed. And so that's why we're talking about today, reshaping the lives of men, well, men especially, because the reason I think men is so important because we are looked upon as the head, the most strong, dominant, physically.
That's why men are freaking the leaders in suicide. We get down on ourselves,
Okay.
you know what I mean? All addicted, and this and that. I got a buddy that just hung himself on the boat last week.
Last week.
Last freaking week.
What county is that?
Came
Came out there.
in.
Wow.
Yeah, my wife came home and my daughter's in dance down there. She's been in dance since she was 5 years old. She's 17 now.
Yeah.
And my buddy I worked with, his daughter goes to dance.
Yeah.
He hung himself. He
Man.
freaking hung himself on the damn boat.
Yeah, he was in recovery or
He wasn't in recovery.
okay.
He drank and he smoked weed and messed with pills here and there. Nothing like this fentanyl and all that. But what did it in was his wife or his girl, I don't know if they were married or not, like left him. They bought a house from fishing on the boat and all that, like a nice house. And he'd go down the ocean and come home and there's another dude in the house. And like he tried to be a good guy in front of his daughter and this and that. I think he had hope that that wasn't going to work out and she would come back to him. But when she moved out with the guy and the daughter, devastating. First day, he down there home.
I hate to hear that. And so we're gonna wrap it up with the next one, and then we'll just leave it at that. And that is, can mental health providers work as mentors? I'll close it out. Giovanni. It says, Mental health providers can also work as mentors as long as they have experience in long-term recovery. However, mentors don't diagnose don't diagnose or treat addiction and mental health issues, unlike other mental health experts. You can step out, you got to use it. All mentors focus on helping those undergoing recovery to make the right decisions to improve their lifestyle compared to mental health experts. Mentors must understand various recovery pathways. However, a major similarity between mentors and other mental health providers is in implementing the 12-step program. Very important. Find a support group that would give you some valuable tools of how to stay sober in your recovery. All right, and that's it from this week. I am Craig, and I have two people with me. If y'all want to say something before we close out, any advice?
Yeah, just stay safe, stay strong. God bless you.
Right, let's go. Bonnie.
Always try to get a mentor. There will be a good support system in your life.
That's right. Always get a good support sponsor, a mentor. Stay blessed, stay strong. We encourage everyone, if you are struggling with any type of substance abuse disorder, to seek professional help. And we are rooting for you, and we are here to support you. Until the next time, take care. All right. So I'm gonna log out of this one, then I'm gonna log out.